Okay, welcome everybody to the live video today. Today I have a lot of information to cover with you all. I'm trying to wait till everybody comes in. If you have any questions and comments, feel free to drop them down in the chat. Okay, first off, what I'm gonna do is make sure that I put screen share and share this, a poll, you guys, that I had placed up for everybody. Okay, I'm gonna put the poll that everybody been sharing with me about their refund. Okay, so you'll see it come on the screen. Okay, so the poll today shared that I asked, have you received your IRS tax refund yet? And 40% of people said yes, and 60% said no. I had 21 comments under this poll on my channel. So least is not as bad as last tax season, you guys, because around this time last year, it was like 80% said no and like 20% had received it. So it's a slight difference this year to compared to last year, even though I see 60% of people still said no, they haven't received their refund. So if you haven't received it, hopefully you will receive it soon. Keep those questions coming. I will be answering them. I got to share some important information with you guys before I start talking about the refunds. And I'm going to get your questions because this is very important for those of you who have businesses. Those of you who have small businesses with the LLCs, you know I've been sharing about that. The BOI reporting. Now, if you've been keeping up with that, you know I've been sharing about the BOI reporting. If you have a small business, and we know a federal judge put that off, right? Now it's back in effect, you guys. Okay, if you are, and I'm saying this, if you are required to file beneficial ownership reporting, today is the last day. And the reason I'm sharing this with you guys, and I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna screen share this with you guys before I talk about the refund, because it's very important. This happens tonight. Okay? This happens tonight. So tonight, if you don't get in that beneficial ownership reporting by 8 p.m., you guys, it's too late. Why is it too late? I'm finna try to put it full screen. If you have a small business LLC, they're closing down the BOI, a beneficial ownership reporting, information reporting tonight at 8 p.m. They're not putting it back up to 12 a.m. So if you are required to report and you are registered, this is for registered business with your state, LLCs and registered business. If you have not filed, it takes no more than probably about 10 minutes. And yeah, you can get somebody to file it for you. Taxpayer has been doing it and they've been charging, but you can do it yourself. It takes about 10 minutes if you have all your information for your business. They're shutting down that website again at 8 p.m. I've been sharing it on Facebook to let everybody know. You're not going to be able to do the reporting after 8 because they closing it down on the last day. So if you haven't done it and you watching this video, you need to get it done before 8 p.m. tonight because 12 a.m. that's the next day. Okay. So that's why I made sure I went live because I went on there today. I had already completed mine and I was like, woo, they shutting it down at 8 p.m. the last day. Get it in, you guys. Get it in. Okay. You got more than one, make sure you get it in. All right. So now I just want to tell you guys that so you can't say I ain't shared it with you. I shared it on Buy Grace Tax Services and I'm sharing it on here with y'all to let you know. And I've been posting it on Facebook throughout the day. If you need to file it, make sure you do it by 8 p.m. tonight because this is the last day. Okay, now on to more business. Let me stop screen sharing this. And that reporting is not hard to do. And what I'm going to do is make sure you guys, for those of you who need it, I'm going to go ahead and put the official site down in this chat. Okay? I'm going to put the link down for those of you who need it. You can go straight there. It tells you how to do it. Okay? Also offers help. So I'm putting it on the screen. For those of you who watch the replay, here it is right here. I'm putting it down for everybody to see it. Okay? All right. Now, let's get straight on to some tax refunds, because it's a lot of people have been contacting me saying that they verified identity. Okay? And they still have not received the money. No updates. Now, let me go ahead and answer these questions and get that out the way, and then we're going to move forward with that, okay? All right. Hey, Christopher, after verifying identity, received $570 on transcript, then $971 a week later. Don't know why. Okay, that's a notice. They sent you, it's a whole code, $570 and $971. They sent a notice was issued to you regarding your tax return. That's the why, okay? Hi, Kimberly Adams. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Lamont, no. What are you saying? No, you don't got your refund, Lamont? Let's see. My transcript date is March the 31st. Is I'm gonna go get my refund after that. Are you saying, Derek? Are you saying that's your 846 code? Is that your due date? Okay, if you're asking people, if you're asking what your due date is gonna be, make sure you see that code beside it, okay? To make sure that that's your official date. Lamont, you just as bad as me. I don't know what Lamont is talking about. All right, let's say no, not yet. I just verified today as they wanted. They said congratulations, and they will continue to process. It will take 9 weeks. Correct. I've been saying it. I've been telling you guys that when you verify identity, it's straight on the IRS site, you guys. And I shared it on a live video, and I've been telling you guys, even on my Facebook page as well, when you verify identity, it takes, you can check back after you verify it 3 weeks later to see if any change. If it's not a change and you don't receive your money, then it takes up to 9 weeks. Now, it might not take the full 9 weeks, but it does take up to 9 weeks. Lord Lamont says, Lamont Long, September again gonna put me in the poorhouse. No, 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 it won't, Lamont. We're gonna be positive, right? It's gonna come before that, okay? The power of positive thinking there. Lamont, I've been talking on TikTok about positive thinking, okay? Believe for the best. No, you're not going to be in the poorhouse. Money comes to you easily, and your money going to come. Start saying positive things, not negative, okay? I'm going to believe for you. Even if you don't have faith, I'm going to believe for you that you're not going to be in a poorhouse, and it's going to come before September, okay? All right. I'm hoping for the best, and you should be too. Derek said yes. The tax is not coming this year. It's just as bad to me. Oh, Lamont. Come on, Lamont. Let's get positive. Okay? Let's get positive. Don't say that. Thanks so much. You're welcome, Kimberly. Okay, this is a different year. Before I even read it, I positive thought all last year it came, but in September. Okay. Believing and not stressing about it, Lamont. You can be positive about it, but are you worried at the same time? If you go on and just forget about it, something good happened today to my son. I'm not going to share what it is. And he thought something was going to happen in his life, and we went on and we thought it wasn't going to happen. And you know what? It showed up. Mind blowing. When we left it alone, every week we was checking. And then we like, you know what? We ain't worried about it no more. And boom, it happened. The minute you stop worrying so much and you focus on other things, I don't know what it does. It's like you put in resistance to whatever you're thinking about, and you just go on with your life. Things open up quick like that. Okay? Lamont, continue to be positive, okay? All right. How is it that so many people with 570 and cycle 05 got a due date, but some like me did not? I have a processing date for March the 24th. Everybody is different. And then this Gerald Thomas, around this time of year, I told you guys, the first month, like January, and then, that's the opening of tax season. February comes in, everybody waiting for the first big batch of the earned income tax credit and additional child tax credit. And then they come, boom, they come flooding in. Then by March, you start slowing down in April. People start getting the notices, the 60 day later, and then the 120 day later, and then a verifying identity. That's the month for all of that. It happened like that last year. That's why I can tell you. I don't know why some people get it. All I can tell you is everybody's tax return is different. Okay, it's based on your credits, and if they're reviewing it, what you have on your tax return. So hopefully, Gerald, it will finish processing by that date. Okay. Even if my transcript says April the 7th, will I still have to wait the 9 weeks? It's you don't listen. I tell you guys, it's up to 9 weeks. Up to. Now, somebody came on my live video when I was in the park a couple weeks ago. For those of you who watched that video, when I was at the park with the water, and the person said that he got his when he verified identity last year, 2 to 3 weeks later. And I said, yeah, you're correct. Everybody is different. Because when you verify identity, they said check back within 2 to 3 weeks. Meaning he probably got it within that time. But they tell you on IRS.gov, it takes up to 9 weeks. It might not take the full 9 weeks. Those of you with the 60-day letters, 120-day letters, it might not take the full dates. The reason why I can tell you that is the same way a lot of people last year happened to them. They thought they were going to have to wait the full 60 days. They didn't. They thought they were going to have to, it's going to be another 60 days added on to the first 60 days. And then they had got a letter saying they're going to have to wait another 60 days. And somebody contacted me, and I remember. And she said that she got it after she got the letter. She got a refund. So it's up to that, you guys. Not exactly the full time. Okay, but it can be. If that answers your question, Kimberly. Keep getting them late causes problems. Some of us need that bread. I understand. I get it, Lamont. I know you need your money. I know stuff is high and a lot of stuff going on. I get it. But try to relax and calm down and think positive, okay? I know you need your money, but just relax, okay? Worry does us no good. You right, Lamont. Cars break down, home need repair. I ain't got the money to burn. Wish I did. I would be helping people that's still waiting. It's tough. I get it, Lamont. I understand it. I understand it. Time you get cars paid off and things, and yes, home. Even if you have a new home, it's still repairs. And I understand that. But through the process, all I'm asking you, that worry does you no good. It makes your blood pressure goes up. It stresses you out. So try to relax and be positive, okay? And believe for the best, okay? Positive. And I know it's tough to do when you're really going through, okay? I understand everything that you posted, okay? I feel you. Thank you, Dr. Linda. My situation is exactly the same as Kimberly, so you have answered my question as well. I really appreciate your videos. You have been great helping stress reliever. I'm hoping. And you guys, I go through things too. And that's why I can understand what Lamont is talking about. I feel you. You guys, life happens. Things happen. And your money get low and you need your money. I get it. But try to relax and be positive through it all. some way, okay? Shifting your mindset, going outside. Sometimes me and my sister was talking about this. She had got so upset one week. She was trying to get something to happen and she needed it. And she said she got so tired and frustrated. Said, sis, I just took out of the road, walked it. I just walked. And she said, when I walked and stuff and forgot about it, I came back in there and then they had sent me a message talking about it was done. I was just mind blown. It happens that way sometimes. If you would just relax and stop holding on to all that stress and relax and let things go and say, you know what? I'm not going to worry myself to death about this. It'll come when it comes. And sometimes it shows up. Probably so, Gerald. Usually check back that Thursday night and Friday. So probably so your next cycle, check back. Okay? You're welcome. I ain't even mentioned the kids. I love your positivity. It does work. It does. So, Lamont, do it. I challenge you, Lamont, to just be positive. Encourage your children. And I don't know if you have a wife, a girlfriend, or whatever, but just be encouraged, okay? Just relax, okay? Chill. And again, I feel you. I've been there. I had card breakdown. Money low, things happen at home and you wonder where the money is coming from and you need this money right now. I feel you, but it does good stressing out and makes it worse. Okay, so when the money comes, you want to be able to enjoy it. Okay, so just relax. Okay, Kendrickus, I don't know if I'm saying it right. I'm still waiting on my 2023 return. I only have an 806 code from April the 15th for the amount that's due to me. Cycle date says April the 7th. So hopefully, I'm hoping it finished processing by that April the 7th, okay? Make sure if you don't see any change, this is for 2023. Woo, you should have. I don't know. Last year I was telling people to make sure that the ones that were late and then receiving, a lot of people listen to me. Since you're on that 2023 return, maybe you want to reach out to your taxpayer advocate. And I always tell people that, or reach out to your state congressman. I had a whole video last year telling people that that's what your state congressman is for, okay? House.gov and senator.gov. They can help with federal agencies. The IRS is a federal agency. They can speak to the IRS on your behalf, but you got to give them permission. And also, you got to find out which congressman for your state, okay? For Alabama, we have our own one, and then whatever state you're in, I don't know, but you need to see. So house.gov, you go there and you select your state. And I would definitely try to contact my state senator regarding my 2023 return so that they can get it and see what's going on. A lot of people say, why I have to contact it every year when I do a video? Why I have to? You want your money. They will speak on your behalf to the IRS, see what's going on, and you get it quick. I had a lot of people on my channels the last 2 years do exactly what I say, and they come back and say, Miss Lightly, you were right. I got my money. They contacted me from that office, said, but it's some people that say, my congressman didn't do nothing for me. But it was more people that come back and said that their congressman helped them and they got their money. So it's worth a try, okay? Okay, what I'm gonna do, was it Kendrickus? I will put house.gov so you can reach out to your state. I'll put the link down there. All right, y'all, senator.gov, okay? What it says, I can't even pay attention. Lamont! Whew. Meditation, deep breaths. Meditate, go to a quiet room. Take deep breaths, relax, or listen to some. What kind of music you like, Lamont? This is what helps. Sometimes I go in there and I just dance it off. Turn on the TV. You know, TV on YouTube, it has like the Roku has the YouTube with the music. And I go in there and I turn it on, or else I have my radio I would turn on. And I put on my favorite song and I would just dance, dance, dance. And your energy, positive energy, you will forget about it, okay? Don't worry, okay? Be happy. Y'all remember that song? Don't worry, be happy. Make sure you do, okay? It's not that you're going through, it's how you react to what you're going through, your challenges in your life, okay? All right, Lamont. Let's see. Yes, Miss Likely, you are well appreciated. Have a blessed weekend. Thank you so much. You too as well. Woo! Hernando is in the house. Wow. Where you been, Hernando? He has been on my channel last year. He can tell you guys. He have been over here. Last year, you got was it an 80-inch TV with your refund? Now he has that 90-inch TV. All right. So you done got your refund, huh? So do you still want to hear that song? Because last year, I know you said, let me hear it. Everybody said it's a little different, people say. Okay? Hernando last year said, I want to hear my song. Congratulations. Boy, you love some TVs, Hernando. Let me see what Lamont's saying. I hit jump. Wow. Okay, Lamont. Money over him. I'm laughing at Lamont. All right, congratulations to Hernando with his 90-inch TV. All right, congratulations. And Lamont, I was laughing at you. I saw Richie comment. I have 2 women I need that. Okay, now, Lamont, boy, you have a lot of stress. To be able to handle 2, Lord. Whew, I understand, okay? Actually, I know I'm saying that. 2 women. Yes, you gotta laugh to keep from crying. That's why I told you to dance. If you like music and you at home, turn on your favorite jam and just dance it out. Your kids be looking at you like you're crazy. Even those women you may have. But, you know, yeah, I love Angie Stone. I love her. That was shocking. Shocking. Rest in peace. Yes. Bobby McFerrin. All right. Well, you telling me about it. You need to be doing it when the live over with. Go in there and just dance it out. Dance it out. Hernando said, you know I'm here and there. All right. I played it for you, Hernando. I played it. Yeah, we get money over here. That's right. And I'm going to help you get money. Most of the people who be on my channel, I help them and they eventually get it, majority. It'll be a few by the end of the year that they have to wait a while and maybe to the next year. But most time I try to help people as much as I can so they can get it. I felt like a millionaire for 2 seconds. Okay. That's a great thing. Lamont said, I used to get money over here too. Lamont, positive. You still get money. Okay. Speak it by faith. Speak it by faith. Okay. I still get money. I get money effortless and frequently and easily. Okay, you're 50. Okay. Yeah, Hernando, she was on here, Miss Sugar, y'all. Miss Sugar. And Miss Sugar said she has a man. But Miss Sugar was on here the other, what was it, days or last couple of lives she was on here, and I was like, Miss Sugar, where you the one she be on here, y'all be on here together. But she was on the last, not the last live, but the live before that, Miss Sugar. And Miss Sugar and him be over to y'all, I be laughing. Hernando be flirting. But be happy, Hernando. You got your big TV. Okay. All right, you guys. Since the questions have slowed and the comments have slowed, this is what I'm going to talk about right now. Okay. Usually, what it has been like is people been seeing refunds that started out when they got the refund, when the path lifting and everybody got the money quickly. It was like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and some may were seeing on Friday. But now we're seeing it definitely back, majority on Wednesday. Most people are seeing a due date on Wednesday. So we know tomorrow, if you have not already got updated with your transcript, you guys, that where's my refund updates tomorrow. But don't be discouraged if you're still on one bar. I see so many people come in and saying, I'm still on one bar. Remember to check your bank accounts, because, again, where's my refund sometimes will still be on one bar and you have money in your bank account. So make sure you're checking your bank accounts too, you guys. Just don't go by your transcripts and where's my refund. Look at those bank accounts. Okay, let's see. I just love hearing your positivity. You help me get through, honestly. That's right. That's positive energy, right? You need to start, Lamont, positive energy. You will start attracting great things in your life. I believe it. Okay? Negative things only attract more negative things in your life. Okay? Power of attraction. Thank you for letting me vent. No disrespect to any others. Yes, I let people vent. I understand. I get it. I've been there too. And I know times are hard and sometimes life happens. You guys, things go wrong, okay? Everybody go through different things in their life. Everybody don't have it together all the time. And some people, we fall short, okay? But nobody gonna admit it. Do you think they would raise the child tax credit, or do you think they would let it go back down? I don't know. Honestly, Hernando, I don't know. We're waiting to see what it's going to be like next year, because we've been experiencing so many changes with people being laid off, with a lot of businesses now closing, with the stock market going down. So I don't know. And they talked about taking away income tax anyway. So we just about to see a lot of changes. Okay. So I don't know how to answer that question. A lot going on. I'm trying to have kids in different in different era codes. And you gonna be paying child support, Hernando. Slow your roll, you and Lamont. Okay? Y'all need to slow y'all roll. He said he got 2 women, and you talking about you having kids in different area codes. Wow. Woo. You gonna be paying some women for them children. Be careful with that. Okay. Y'all are a mess. Now let me see what else I want to share. So listening, watching y'all, I'm telling you. Don't forget tomorrow to check where's my refund to see if your bar is updated, but don't get discouraged, okay? For those of you who are new on my channel and you haven't already entered the $50 gift card giveaway, make sure you enter hashtag refunds in the chat or after the live video to be entered into this live drawing that will be given away April the 15th. You must live in the United States and have a United States address. This is not a virtual card. It is an actual card. You must make sure you watch April the 15th. Even if you don't watch the video, the live video, you got to watch the replay to see the name that's been drawn. Because you're going to have to let me know if you're the winner. I'm not going to come back on my channel and go back to all of y'all and say, hey, you're the winner. No, you have to watch that video. If you don't watch the live video on April 15th, you got to watch the replay. I give you 48 hours to claim the prize. Then you must follow all the instructions. Okay? So letting you guys know that don't know. Okay? If you're new on here, I have to update everybody. If you haven't already joined my Where's My Refund group on Facebook, make sure you join it as well. Also, you can follow me on Facebook. I'm on there as well. All the information is on my About page, okay? Okay, if you continue to have problems with your refund, you guys, and a lot of people experience this, don't forget that the taxpayer centers are still available. Make sure you visit irs.gov and put in the search bar on irs.gov taxpayer centers. Schedule an appointment. You got to put in your city and zip code and schedule an appointment to one that's near you. And then you can ask about information about your refund, make payments, a lot of things you can do at the taxpayer centers, but you have to call and book appointment. Letting you guys know that, okay? And I told somebody a while ago, if you still waiting on refunds, or else your refund has been taken. It's a lot of people refunds get taken, you guys. So if it does and you in hardship, make sure you can prove that hardship and contact the taxpayer advocate. You have to be able to prove it. You just can't contact the taxpayer advocate and say, I'm in hardship. They gotta see proof. And also, again, contact your state congressman at house.gov or senator.gov. Everybody's senators and congressmen are different, okay? Also, you can contact the IRS if you have problems, but I know it's hard to reach them. A lot of people are like, why are you telling me that it's hard? It's tax season, it's busy. Yes, and so a lot of them been laid off too. So this is, you have a taxpayer offset. Here is the number, okay, that you can contact and see if you owe a debt, child support, or anything, is that's what's holding it up, okay? Or owe unemployment or the state. Okay, let's get back. Hernando, I got 8, 6 girls and 2 boys. Woo, wait, Hernando. Jeez. You been busy. Busy man. Okay, Lamont only had his first son at 46. Woo! 46. You did good in Lamont. 46, 1 son. Okay, let's see. After receiving a letter from the IRS and proving your identity through a code that's sent, how long after that it takes to receive your refund? Up to 9 weeks. I've been saying it, Blue Bear, up to 9 weeks. You prove everything with your identity. You complete the process, is up to 9 weeks. You can check back within 3 weeks to see if any change or that you got your refund, but it's still up to 9 weeks. Thank you for entering the drawing, Shayna. You're entering into the drawing. Okay, also, I think y'all saw this when the video, before the video came on. It was an old video that I shared. So experiencing delays. We know delays of 2025. Some of you have received a CP05 notice, meaning you're being reviewed, and the IRS, you don't have to do anything. The IRS is just going to take time to review it, and once they update it, you'll get your refund. Some of you are receiving other letters to make sure that you verify identity. Also, some of you may receiving other notices letting you know that there's a problem with your tax return and you have to send in information to the IRS. Please make sure that you read those IRS notices. And if you disagree with a notice, make sure that you send in a letter to let them know why you disagree, okay? You can't just, if they ask for stuff and you just say, well, I'm not going to send it, I'm not sending in any of that. If you don't do anything, the IRS will not do anything either. Okay? All right. So, at this time, when is a refund delayed? It's delayed because mistakes, you guys. It can be delayed because verified identity, is being reviewed, is missing information. Also, people are getting the paper checks. I have so many people are fussing because they selected direct deposit and they're getting paper checks from the IRS. That happens sometimes when the bank, if they suspect suspicious activity, they're going to reject it. They're going to send it back to the IRS, and then it has to be mailed out in the form of a check. Okay, and sometimes you put in the wrong account number. Somebody was saying it never happened. It does happen because a lot of people, it happened to last year, and they end up getting paper check. So these are some of the reasons why it could be delayed. Okay, let's see. Hi, Elijah. Elijah says, accepted February the 1st, got tax code 570 on February then 290, now stuck on 290 with March the 24th. So let me look at that. I had forgot. I had usually know, but y'all sometimes sometimes it be a lot be going on and I'll be tired. Like I've been doing a lot today. Okay. The IRS has reviewed your tax return. Okay. And reached a determination. It is no longer on hold as a result of this. Okay, this is one reason why seeing this code on your transcript can be beneficial. Okay, well, hopefully it's been removed. I'm hoping, Elijah, that it has been removed and updated for you. Let me see. Hopefully that now with that March, it's finished processing by March the 24th. So hopefully it'll finish processing by March the 24th, and I'm hoping you will see a 846 code. I don't know, Christopher. I don't know. I guess because it's a hold code. It's something going on, Christopher, with your return. So they place a hold, and then they issue a notice letting you to know. Okay? Because 971 means they issue you a notice, and 570 means basically, look, it's something going on with his return is being reviewed, so we're gonna hold it to complete, the review, and then they're gonna notify you. So that's why they put the 971, letting you know that a notice will be coming to you or a letter. Okay. Right. You literally just have to write the wait and see what the notice says. Right. You do. But at least they do let you know what's going on. Okay, got an identity. Hey, Timothy, got an identity letter 3 weeks ago. Verified myself that they received my money Wednesday. I was patient, but it was nerve-wracking. I watched your live and kept the faith. It came through. Yay! Congratulations, Timothy. That's good. Just congratulations to you. I'm glad that it did. And that's why I was telling people, try to be patient because worrying does us no good. Okay? So I turn that back on, Timothy, because you said you got your money on Wednesday. That song that I usually play, okay? And somebody said that looked like the remix from last year. Not the same. It's the same. It's the same song. So congratulations to you for receiving your refund, okay? Anybody else with any more questions or comments? Congratulations, Timothy. Glad you got it. Thank you and have a great weekend and much success to your endeavors. Thank you so much. Thanks again. And enjoy that money. I know you will. I know you will. Okay, you guys, let me see. I try to cover as much as I can because I'll be off of here spring break. Spring break is coming up. So I know a lot of you be asking about these codes. I had so many people asking me about these codes. 766, credit to your account. This is an old one. Reduced or removed. 765 or 3. You guys, I think it's 765. Reduced or removed earn income credit. 806 W2 or 1099 withholding. 290 is additional tax excess. 290 was on there a while ago. Okay, notice issue 971 that a lot of you are getting. 846 is what everybody want to see on their transcript. And also, for those of you I know a lot of you don't want to hear this, but I always tell people ahead of time, by April the 15th is the last day of tax season. So for those of you who don't, and it's some people every year that don't get their refund, that be done filed early in January and February, and they still be waiting. And after tax season, a certain amount of time, you get that 776 code, and that's interest, okay? There's interest on your tax refund if you don't get it by a certain time after tax season. So I'll be letting you know. Hazel Smith. I tried to see my transcript. Okay, you had problems? Sometimes it be down and you have to try to go back in there, okay? Somebody was asking me of the transcript how to get access to it. So what I'm going to do, you guys, let me see. I usually have that about getting your, okay, I'm going to put that in the chat. So if you're watching and you will watch the replay, I'll make sure that you look at the chat box after this video because I'm putting it down under here. So if you need that link that I'm putting in the chat box and you're watching this video to replay, I will comment back if you ask for it and put it under your reply to you and give you that link. But I'm putting it in the chat box, okay? For those of you who need to gain access to your transcript, the link is in the chat, also on your screen. Notice of non-filer. So nothing is showing up on your transcript after you file your tax return, Hazel. It's some people who had empty and showing up zeros. And last year, a lot of people, what they did, I don't know if you verify identity. Usually, the IRS tell you that they need for you to verify identity. But some people go ahead and do it. But it's your choice to what you do. If you choose to verify identity, and you're going to have to wait up to 9 weeks. Have you filed already? Have you filed your 2025 tax return, Hazel? Okay, you got the letter. Okay, you got a letter. Notice of non-filer. Wow. You got that letter. It says notice of non-filer. Is that all that it said on that letter? Wow. Trying to see what it's saying on the letter that you received. That's all that it says. If you have any questions, Hazel, regarding your refund or any notices, make sure that you contact the IRS. Sometimes it has a number and information to contact them regarding if they send you a letter. Okay, you got your state. Okay. So if you have any questions, make sure you contact the IRS, because they usually have a number when they send you out those notices to contact them regarding what's going on, okay? If you can't contact them again, you might have to go contact the taxpayer advocate, like I said, or if you have a taxpayer center close to you to explain to you regarding the notice. If you can't get help from the IRS, because sometimes they be very busy doing tax season, okay? They can help you with a lot at these taxpayer centers. For those of you who can find one close to you and get an appointment so that they can go over everything with you and even verify identity in person. Some people cannot verify identity online or on the phone, so they have to verify in person at these taxpayer centers. Also, you had to verify identity. Okay, so you verified identity. It's going to take up to 9 weeks. Then after that, to see change. Up to 9 weeks after, Hazel, to see change. After you verify identity, you can check back 3 weeks later, see if any change or you see your refund, and then know that it can take up to 9 weeks. I've been telling everybody that. Okay. So if you're want to see updates, sometimes your transcript will stay the same until until everything get updated. Anybody else with any more questions? You're welcome. People have been telling me about these notices and that CPO5 and CPO5 and CP75. You guys, CPO5, you don't have to do anything. But if you do receive a letter letting you know that you have to do something, again, make sure that you keep copies. You guys, are everything you send into the IRS. If you fax information, keep those fax copies that you get back. Okay? Keep up with everything. Tracking numbers as well as proof. Okay, you guys, I've been on here about 50 minutes. Wow, I thought I was going to do 30 today, but a lot of people had a lot of stuff to say, and I enjoyed talking to you guys and answering your questions. If you have any questions or comments after this video, feel free. For those of you who are watching and you may be nervous, and I get it, when the video ends, you can comment and I'll get back to you as soon as possible to answer your questions. I'll try to be back live. Let's see. I might be live on my other channel, By Grace Tax Services. I might be live on that tomorrow. So if you haven't subscribed to By Grace Tax Services LLC channel, make sure you do. Okay? Make sure you do. And then I'll probably be live more than likely about 11 o'clock in the morning. Okay? Tomorrow on my other channel. That way I can help you on the live as well, regarding things. Okay, so hopefully all this information helps, and I pray that y'all have a great weekend and be safe. I'm gonna try to enjoy spring break. Okay, y'all have a great one.